So you've run a project or two and now wonder if you should have run them at all. The project took too long. It didn't seem like students learned anything. And the final presentations were horrible. The final products didn't at all look the way you had envisioned it in your head. Well, don't despair. Instead of giving up on the process, check out the 6 pathways to stronger project-based learning design. Let's begin. Number 1, bother with authenticity and engagement. I say bother because let's face it, sometimes in the midst of our everyday we forget to explain the why we're doing something, and that at the end of the day, it's about getting students excited to learn. Take time for the entry event and purposefully craft a project launch that will spike interest and curiosity in your students. Number 2, do your research. I'm going to say that again. Do your research. Here's the deal. An effective project demands that we know our stuff, and not just about how to teach this one strategy with this one process. I mean, as a teacher of a project-based classroom, I should be able to answer the question, what is the authentic work of my discipline? If I know the answer to this question myself, then I am likely to be more prepared as a teacher to answer student questions. Number 3, create a student-friendly rubric. Or don't. Whatever you decide to do in the arena of assessment, one thing is certain. Students must understand what the final product looks like for you. They need to have a clear pathway that guides to how they are expected to show you mastery of content. If you opt for not creating that student-friendly version, then make sure you've structured a workshop to walk students through how they are supposed to do what you ask of them. Number 4, skillfully manage your teams. I'd love to tell you that students work magically together when put into teams, but that's not true. During the course of a project, it's important you develop a manageable system for knowing where each of your teams are in the project process at any given point. Number 5, provide purposeful scaffolding. Think it through. Architects imagine what the building will look like and feel like before they pass along their plans to the engineers who will actually make it happen. Same thing with the project process. Stop for a moment and really envision what you'd like the final product to look like. If you have that pictured in your head, everything else goes well. Number 6, prepare them for presentation day. Let's face it, public speaking is hard. Demand excellent presentations from students, but also make sure to teach them how to get there. Model a presentation for them. Have them evaluate you. Have a team practice in front of the class. The final presentation of a project is where students have the opportunity to shine. Motivated to try this again? Well, go forth and write a project worthy of your students and worthy of your expertise as an educator.